We are kicking off something new here on Great Day Live. It's called Assignment Education. Each month, we're going to shine the spotlight on Jefferson County Public Schools, sharing the stories that deserve to be told. Joining me here in studio, we have Sam Corbett, who'll be bringing the stories to us, and also Maddie Shepard from the Jefferson County Teachers Association. Great to have you both here.
Oh, thanks for having us.
You must be excited to tell these stories.
We are. There's a lot of unique and exciting things happening in Jefferson County Public Schools and a lot of amazing things that teachers are doing, and we want to make sure that we're celebrating that and letting the community know about it.
And Sam, what kind of challenges and successes do you expect to kind of bring to the forefront and share with our audience?
Well, the frustration that I've had for many, many years being involved with JCPS is that there are incredible things happening in every school every day, and typically people don't hear about that.
Right.
Maybe you don't have any direct contact with schools, your children are grown, or even if you do, if you have children in JCPS, you may know about your own child's school, but not necessarily other schools within the district. And there are just so many incredible stories as we've started this project and we've talked to different teachers in different schools. I mean, it's really fun, it's really cool, and there's some really great things happening.
You know, I wasn't aware of many of the stories until when we were looking at high schools many, many years ago with my son, and you go to the showcase of schools, and that sometimes becomes the biggest example of, I didn't know that was happening there. And you're able to tell these stories in a couple of minutes and bring them to the forefront. Will it cover, like, what grades will kind of take the spotlight?
I mean, I think we're planning on covering pre-K to 12, all facets of the district, our traditional schools, our magnet schools, our CTE programs, our reside schools. I mean, all of the different things that JCPS has to offer. We'll hope to do a deep dive on most of them.
Right, and you're on the inside, so to speak, right? You're able to hear and see these stories every day. What are some of them that you've heard and have seen that you're like, oh, I can't wait for people to hear about this?
I think I'm most excited in our first set of stories for the community to learn more about Churchill Park. Churchill Park is a very unique school that provides unique services to families and students. And then I'm also really excited for the community to learn more about some of the CTE programs and the interdisciplinary programs across the district. Iroquois and Dunn and Gudermuth. Teachers doing really cool things to make learning experiences more engaging and more like what they might experience in the real world.
Right. And Sam, what about you? What stories are you excited
Well, as
to bring
Maddie
to the
said,
forefront?
we were at Iroquois High School and talking to people within their career technical education department. And how about a class on electricians, learning to be an electrician, which will allow these kids to have a very successful career. And in this case, it's all women. You know, in an industry that's typically mostly male-dominated, here you've got an electrical class with all ladies. It was really exciting, and it helps. I think it's going to help people understand just how many good things are happening within JCPS.
Right. To hear those good stories, I think, could do a lot of good with our community. These stories are going to be airing throughout the month on WHS 11 and Great Day Live. What can we expect first?
Well, we're going to show you these stories from Iroquois. We're going to show you the story from Churchill Park, which Maddie mentioned, which is an incredible place that most people have never heard of. That's doing fabulous work. We're going to be with a second grade teacher at Gudermuth who's as good as I've seen in my 30-plus years of being associated with JCPS. And then it just continues on. There's no lack of really good stories for us to tell, and we're just excited to be doing it.
We're excited to hear more about it. Thanks to you both for coming on. For more information, first of all, you can watch everything right here on WHS 11 and Great Day Live. And for more information, just head to jefferson.kyschools.us.